So anyway, we're playing The Sims. I'm like, yeah, I'm super addicted to The Sims. I've had every copy of The Sims and every expansion of The Sims that has ever been made since the original. I think it's a wonderful little thing. I'm not gonna say it ain't cheap. I'm not gonna say that all the expansions and game packs and things like that maybe have, you know, the value for a dollar kind of thing, because that's a very hard and fuzzy thing to answer. It's gonna vary entirely based on person, personal income, and personal interest in the game, and how much time they're gonna spend on that. So we could go down a giant rabbit hole of DLC discussion, which is not worth it. But hey, if you don't want to buy it, we can just play it together, just like this. Hey. I did like The Sims Medieval. I thought it was pretty nifty, actually. I never played a lot of it, and I kind of wish that I had, because I think it's cool. Anyway, we're gonna go get started. So the new expansion is called Eco Lifestyle, which sounds great. I've also just picked up the Tiny Living game pack. Which, well, here it's talking about tiny homes and things like that. Oh, we can actually place this lot in the world if we want to use this as a starter, but I think I'll be making my own here. Is this, hold on, how do my bad, I think I hit the wrong button. I want to start a new game. There you go, because I'd started a little test home. This new making a sim via story thing is kind of interesting too, because it's sort of like, it picks their traits, and then you still customize the appearance, although you don't get to, I don't think you get to change the traits afterwards. So what we're gonna have to do is decide how much time we're spending. Do we want to make our own sim over here? Or do we, I'm mostly thinking I'm gonna focus on maybe the house building this time. I do have a sim that I made earlier over here. That might be fun to play as. Yeah, traits are locked if you do the story mode. So this is Ty Star. This was sort of inspired by the Stardew kind of setup where, you know, it's one person and then you got your pet over here. So I got my Mastiff named Joe and Ty Star over here, who is going to be a super sort of eco hippy dippy kind of thing. 2 hours sim building, 2 hours lot crafting, 4 hours gameplay. Yeah, that's pretty typical. I mean, unless it's Ascension, in which case it's 12 hours sim building, 20 hours lot building, and then probably not a lot of playing. Yeah, I was gonna say, did I start him a long time ago? I can't remember if he got used before. He might have. Some of his tweaks were changed a little bit for this. Or do we make someone from scratch? Random D20 time, just randomize a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it could be. You know what I don't have? A beverage. That's not fine. Build mode all the way. Yeah, we'll go with him. So the traits, so in the nature thing, there is a new category here for Eco Innovator, which is the sim wants to build a better, greener community. I assume this is part of the Eco Lifestyle thing, so we should probably pick that just because it is new. I like the idea if he loves the outdoors. I think that's going to be good. We've got the Recycling Disciple, and Freegan over here I thought might fit the vibe. I don't know if those are new or not. Even if they're not, they sort of fit. Oh, Green Fiend. Sims are happiest when living on a green street and will continuously work towards making their environment more eco-friendly. I think we should have that. Maybe instead of Freegan. We'll take Green Fiend. Recycler sounds pretty good. Oh! He's a druid! Recycle Disciple and Freegan are new? Oh, okay. Is Green Fiend new? Maybe we should drop Loves the Outdoor. I mean, Loves the Outdoor is going to be great for a house because it's going to work really, really well. So Freegan is, these Sims reject consumerism and prefer to reduce wasteful spending by any means. They enjoy finding reused or thrown away goods and foods. In fact, they have the best luck at finding the highest quality treasures in dumpsters. They may become tense or uncomfortable if they spend too much time earning or spending simoleons, which is kind of awesome. Green Fiend, Sims are happiest when living on a green street and will continue work towards their environment, making their environment more eco-friendly. Recycle Disciple, these Sims are rabid recyclers that benefit from recycling, rummaging for bits and pieces, but should they go too long without indulging their hobby, ... Fruit from dumpster equals no, no, no? Is it no, 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 or yes, yes, yes? Yeah, freegans hate making money. So, but Love the Outdoors is definitely old, but it's a really potent one for it. You know what? Maybe we should just commit to, like, I don't know if all 3 of these are new, but it sort of feels... I feel like maybe we should fully commit to this guy. So this guy does not want a job, does not want to focus on making money. He wants to focus on living at one with nature and, you know, just live off the land. Dumpsters are on the land, right? Dumpster woohoo's a thing. Oh my god, make him look like Thanos. he's gonna have the solution to everything. I love it. If we take a look at the little Joe over here, his traits. I mean, I don't think there's anything kind of new trait wise for the puppers. Right now, I have him as a couch potato, independent, friendly. We can have him like just be adventurous and do some crazy stuff or something like that. But I mean, mostly he's gonna be a chill dog that just likes being around people and doesn't require too much attention. Don't you need money for house stuff? I mean, we'll have to make a little bit of it somehow. Hunter could be cool, because he would find stuff for us, right? Dogs are natural hunters. Send them off in the world, and they'll hunt and dig for things. Could be useful. Sleuth? They will investigate different objects around the house. I mean, I don't know what Adventures does for us. I don't think we're going to go aggressive. Maybe we'll get rid of Couch Potato, and we'll give him Sleuth or Hunter. Which one do we prefer? Yeah, I think maybe Hunter. He can go out and look for stuff for us, too. He helps us. You know, he's been trained to seek out new life and civilization. Wait, no. Troublemaker to make more trash to sort through? Hunter, because you'll be broke. Yeah, let's try something like this and see what happens. I like it. All right, so here's going to be our Dew-Star family. Slight tweak of one I had effectively before. Oh, hey, thanks for the subs. Let's watch your still streams with my girlfriend. She hasn't got time today. Oh, no! Let's start in spring. I mean, it's springtime. What the heck? I haven't really done that much of the season stuff. There's a new neighborhood, the Evergreen Harbor. I have not really explored it. I clicked in it to make sure that, like, you know, I could load it and everything was okay. And I took a look at this lot, but that's it. We do have 3 places by default in this town that we can live. 2 of them are apartments. So there's the Stone Street apartments here, the Pinecrest apartments over here. But I was thinking I might take this empty lot, or this currently vacant lot, but empty it and really, you know, get it sort of a nice green space with lots of farming and things like that, which seems okay. What else in the town? So we've got some occupied houses. Brim's Quarry, I guess, is the area we're going to be in. Yeah, occupied house. What is this? The Port Promise area. We've got ourselves a sort of a bar. Oh, I guess I can't highlight everything here because of the mode we're in. I'll have to take it later on. Shipping views. Oh, this is a residential place right here. Oh. There's the house there. So, but this neighborhood's interesting because actually when you move in, it's fairly trashy. For all I know, a lot of the others are. Actually, you know what? You see how there's all this clouds and stuff? I think this is probably a high pollution area. Maybe we can green up this one. The fence icons are community spaces you can improve with voting. Ha ha ha. Okay, where do we want to move in? Do we want to move in here? I think we're gonna clear the lot, so ignore the building that's on it. Although, I mean, that's kind of interesting. It's a bunch of shipping containers put together. We might try to do our own vibe like that. Should we go in here, like the smoky city by the port, and just try to improve it? Okay. Now, I guess I can load it up, and I can always bulldoze it once we're in. Yeah, okay. Let's load it up so that we can see what it is. Let's go into it fully furnished, and then consider maybe clearing it afterwards if we're not happy. Or do we just bulldoze it from the start? Who votes for bulldoze? Maybe bulldoze is better. And then we'll just make our own. Especially we're gonna do tiny house, so we want it to work. Yeah, let's bulldoze. Do. So this is our little starter neighborhood. Let's pause real quick. We got shipping containers right next to us. There's garbage on the ground. Our little park area over here has got tires and it's just terribleness strewn all over the place. I think one of the things this area too. We've got pumpage of like sewage pumping or something. Yeah, because these look like sewage processing pools. They sit here and they get processed for a while. You know, bacteria eat away things and they get dumped into the sea again. Home sweet home. What a lovely area. I mean, I'm sure the rent prices are pretty low, so we've got that going for us, but absolutely Nothing else very attractive happening here. But we've got a little bit of bare land that we can work with. We're going to try to see what we can grow in that ground. So let's go right ahead into build mode and poke around with things. First of all, we can set some lot traits. And we will do that in a second. But first, what we're going to do, the lot type, we're going to change from residential to tiny home residential. Now, as far as I know, you can, if you build a big home here, it's fine. You just won't get any bonus. But the thing is, if you build small homes, depending on how small you can build it. So if you build it, you know, tier 3, so fairly large, you get some bonuses. If you go all the way to tier 1, which is the smallest, you get all kinds of crazy bonuses. Super lots of crazy bonuses. So we're going with this. This actually only allows us 32 workable tiles, which is not very much. What I was thinking of doing, though, is building a house kind of on stilts, so one level up, which would leave the ground floor basically... Oh, cool, little seagull. Basically empty for us to... I mean, we could have a little, like, basically a patio set up outside for some of our things, so we don't really care about the indoors of the house too much. Maybe we'll, you know, bed, bathroom... maybe a kitchen indoors, but do we even need that? I don't know. And then, you know, we'll work on try to revitalize the ground over here, you know? I think that sounds pretty good, doesn't it? In terms of traits, so I think there's a few... I like clothing optional. That's interesting. It's grayed out currently. Eco lot we're going to go for. So this lot moves towards eco-friendliness faster than others. We're going to do that because, you know, it's going to move that way faster because of who we are. That's the excuse. I like this geothermal as well. Natural heating lowers utility bills by generating power and keeps any pools warm. There's great soil. Gardening seems to go really well. It almost feels like maybe it shouldn't have great soil to start off with. Is it something we can build up to? I don't know. Reduce and recycle over here. This lot generates compostables and recyclable trash, and outdoor cans are no longer bottomless. Actively managing the trash output is a must. Seems like the sort of thing we should probably put on over here. We got natural well. So, you know, you got fresh water under here. You get fresh, clean water from the tap lowers bills. I don't think that makes sense here. It doesn't feel like this lot would have clean underground water, you know? You know? Off the grid's a pretty good one for us. Where was it? Right over here. So this lot is not connected to the power grid. Most objects that use power or water will not function as expected. Can your Sims survive without the comforts of plumbing and electricity? Natural living does have its advantages, such as no utility bills. Boop. Now, if there's no water, it does seem to me like maybe we have to build a well, in which case, yeah, just squatters. I mean, kind of, yeah, right? Kind of like that. I kind of like it. So we're really going to be trying to do sort of a zero impact kind of lifestyle on an upcycled industrial lot that doesn't even have power or anything like that. Yeah, there's some fun ones. Cursed. Lots of things seem to go wrong here. Creepy crawlies. There's a lot of potential fun picks. I think I kind of like this. Haunted gnomes is so annoying. Cat hangout. Yeah, the dog and the cat hangout, we got lots of pets that come by. But, I mean, we can only have 3 things. So, since we can only have 3, I think we'll go ahead and lean into everything on this expansion, right? And is there some mirrors? The game really quiet? Or might not have any music right here. I guess there's some sounds. Oh, a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, it was just really quiet for a bit. I think we'll go with something like this. We might want to change the name of this lot. On the other hand, the shipping views kind of make sense. But if you guys can think of a cool name for a lot, consider that. Now, in terms of... Now, I don't think I can build up without a foundation. I think, but as long as we've got anything as a start, I think we can expand from that. We might be able to build, like, if we put down a pillar, just to say, I think I can maybe go up in floors then and build. No. Okay. Not you. Something like this. There we go. Go up. Go down. No, no, no. Remove, you punk. There you go. So we still have this floating thing over here. I guess what we want, really, we can make like a 5x6 room with like a 2-bit little sticky outer part. What side am I naturally going to watch from? Maybe from here, so I'm actually going to move this backwards. Okay, we're sort of building on the second floor here. We're building this floating house. That's 30 of 30. What I can do is maybe put a little bit that sticks out this way, like this. Remove that wall. And then we can use maybe like a ladder. There we go, reclaimed ladder. I think if I do this way... Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing to do. Something like that. There we go. So now we can climb up this ladder into this thing. Yeah, 32 tiles is not very much. So this is an example of a size of layout that could work. Obviously, we want to put some pillars down here to make it look like it hovers properly. We could double stack this too. Like, I could make, like, 2 stories as well with some ladders to connect between things. Oh, yeah, how will the dog get in? I don't know. He might not be able to get inside. We could also use a staircase. You know? Just do that. Can you build a ramp? Staircase not zombie proof. Staircase for the dog. Yeah, maybe because of the dog we'll do a staircase. I mean, maybe just a simple wooden one. I guess one of the questions will be, what are we going to make this look like? Are we going to do... So I'd considered, so down here, like, there's this sort of, like, recycled wet wood look to me. Something like that could work, you know? We might, like, this is the sort of thing that, you know, custom content and mods would be good for. There we go. I don't think, like, the stone, they do have, well, actually, this is not eco-living. This is eco-living earth. Like, literal earth walls. I don't think makes sense with where we are here. I don't remember that one. Is there anything that does look like metal? Like, how do we get the shipping container look? Move the notch back against the corner, minimize the amount of stairs sticking out in front. That's true, yeah. If we're not doing the ladder, that actually sounds pretty good. Missed wallpaper. Oh, yeah! There we go. Or corrugated metal. Oh, this is very Fallout all of a sudden. Oh, this is super Fallout all of a sudden. Okay, I think this is what we want to work with. What expansion is this from? Like a beaker with explosions coming out of it? I don't know what symbol that's for. And we do have color options, but I don't know. They're all kind of samey. Eco Fallout Shelter. A little bit. Is he a little bit of a survivalist or something? Maybe. I don't know. Ah, you bastard. There. Rainbow door. Could can't it'd be interesting to arbitrarily paint this, you know? Get him out there with a can of spray paint and just like do a bunch of graffiti on the outside of everything here. But yeah, I think he used what was around him to build this. It's all about sort of recycling and upcycling. That's our entire theme and vibe. Find an old door, or is there something else that sort of makes sense? Oh, eco footprint green. Why take up more materials than needed? Made of compressed recycled corks, the slender door makes popping in and out of a room a breeze. Just enough a door to get by. The difference between this and a regular door, and why does it have like a sticky in and out bit? I mean, the simple one pattern door. But this actually has an eco footprint. Build discount item. Okay, just look for other cut crease door, minor environment gain, eco footprint, popular trend in makeup. What if you apply it to a door? Well, it's too big of a door, so it doesn't work for us here. I've been frame door. Ooh, that's actually really nice. I mean, unless I have the staircase just, you know, move up here. It could be a double staircase into this as well, but I don't know. That doesn't feel right, you know? It feels like it's taking up more material than is needed. You know, I like whatever's going on with the just a door, but the indent thing is sort of weird. And no matter what, it seems to want to stick outside. It automatically turns so that the embedded area sticks outside. I mean, I guess that's fine. Sure. Is it eyedropper is E? I think the inside might get painted differently. Load bearing stairhouse, it's very Fallout, yeah. So, do we want to use, like, girders to hold things up? It would hard to imagine a situation where he just, like, recycled the girders, but what if they were leftovers from a construction site, and he just built on top of that? Just one girder, just balance the whole thing like that? I mean, even just, like, some pillars would be, you know, kind of make some sense. Oh, here we go. Warehouse living column. It gives eco footprint. Yeah, that sort of looks like leftover things, like some foundation, something that was going to be built here, you know? There we go. Yeah, so I mean, it's not symmetrical to 4 posts, but it does stick out over here. I think that seems okay to me, actually. Something like this. And then we have more room down here. And then what we can do, because there'll be shelter from the rain, I mean, we can set up a little area down here with, like, you know, some chairs. Maybe this is, you know, almost like a bit of a study or something of that nature down here, you know? Looks a little like Foreman's Shack. Oh, yeah! That's true. Fire pit? Maybe not down there, although it would be nice to shelter it from the rain. What we need to figure out is windows. I wonder if there's some cool eco-type windows that they've added in here. Can you filter by expansions? Ah, hold on a sec. Ooh, alright. All slanted sunshine windows. Oh, that's really neat! Oh, you just twist them for air. Oh, that's really cool. I don't know if it's appropriate for what we're going for over here. I don't know about those either. A lot of these have this, like, weird sticking out. I mean, I guess if there's a certain sort of modern... Looks like stuff you'd see in, like, a Frank Lloyd Wright kind of house. Almost, you know? I mean, do we just cut out, like, a huge chunk of this like this? I kind of like that. You know, all we did is took our you know, plasma torch or whatever, cut a big hole, and then fit some glass into the hole. I like the look of these aquarium windows. I just don't know if that's the right fit for what we're doing. And you can free place, that's true. Kind of like the thin, these are interesting, these angled... Actually, I kind of like this. The cutout and sticking out, because you can sort of put your head and sort of look left to right, you know? I really like those. A lot. And the thing is, like, I think they sort of fit with this house, but they would also fit great with a very modern-looking house. don't think I want another one there, though. I do feel like I want something here, but I don't think another one of these is what I'm looking for. I think I just like the ones on the two sides. Yeah, we'll have to talk about the Murphy bed thing. That's a possibility. Actually, this doesn't bother me as much. Because the way the add-on looks, it looks like it might be, like, I cut out a big hole in the side, extended it out a little bit, and then didn't finish this wall. Sort of thing, and just, you know, put in a big piece of... I don't think it's glass. I think it's like... It's just plexiglass or something. Again, upcycled. It's a little cloudy when you try to look for it. It's got scratches all over it. But, you know, it's ours, so that's okay. There are different colors available, though. Just for the trim. Yeah. I might want to do something like that. I mean, wood sort of makes sense, but almost kind of doesn't in this. Keeps it a little bit more of a scrap metal kind of look. I don't know. What else we got here? All white. Actually, maybe this one. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go. Oh yeah, you can't just copy the style, can you? No, there's probably a way to do it, but... Not all exactly a match, but... Could mix and match, that's true. So this house is small because we're going with the Tiny Living game pack, and we're going to get huge bonuses on this lot by having a house that's no more than 32 tiles, which is what this is. And the Stills thing gives us more room below. And mostly it's like, there's no way this construction is waterproof. It was on the ground, water would leak in, bugs would get in. See, this way, you build it above like the ground like this, and you don't have to worry about those issues of pests and whatnot, and you don't have to go as crazy with construction. That makes sense. Debug mode, filtering through eco-living so you can fill it with all the garbage. Oh, that's funny. You go for something that looks like a mix of oxidized or anodized metal. Relationship gains are super OP. Yeah, they're twice as fast with these small houses. Now, I don't think a Murphy bed makes sense, even though there's a lot of fun. So, in Tiny Living, they added a Murphy bed. Those are the beds that, like, fold up into the walls to save space, which is brilliant. Apparently, they can get jammed, and then if you unjam them, you try to unjam them, and if you don't have the handiness skill, it's a really good way to get killed in The Sims. So there's a whole bunch of vibe about that. There's even conversations you can have with other Sims about like the dangers of a Murphy bed. So they're leaning into the whole kind of idea of it. But I don't think it makes sense for us to have a Murphy bed here because we don't really have walls where it would fit in, you know? Ladder to roof for greenhouse. Now that's interesting. That's really interesting. We could actually fit it in a couple of different places, because what we could do is we could have one ladder even inside the house. Like that. That goes to the roof. And then we could also have another one on the outside of the house. Well, that wouldn't quite work. Because... I don't know if you'd be able to get out. If I did this, hard to place. There it is. I'm not sure they'd be able to get on, but we could build a ladder here. Now all of a sudden that's really interesting. Let me just pick one at random. Oh, that does not count as extra tiles. So this space is space we can definitely use, like, fully and properly. I guess, yeah, we'd need some sort of metal base for this. I don't know if that fits, really. Is there just, like, a metallic mesh? I'm sure there is, I just don't know what category it's in. It won't be carpet. I don't think it'd be tile. I mean, they might weirdly have metal things under the stone category, but no. Oh, there's a metal category. There we go. I haven't played a lot of this in a long time. Does just the this sort of thing make sense? Sheet metal. My own corrugated castle. There you go. Sort of makes sense-ish. We could put grass on top. Now, would that be interesting, eh? If we put down a little bit of turf up there? That is kind of cool. Maybe... maybe just like a corner patch like this? Yeah, maybe no flowers. Some of these are actually eco and give points. Well, we should do that. Low fire resistance? Shaded. Yeah, okay. Maybe the perfect grass here like this. And don't worry, if we end up, like, being inefficient in construction, because there's certain things like you wanna undo versus delete or paint over or whatever. If for whatever reason we're running out of a little money, we'll just use a little random cheat in there. Yeah, I guess all three of these are discounted or are eco stuff, but yeah, I think the sprouted one with the flowers maybe makes less sense up here. So yeah, we'll have a little thing like that. What kind of fencing would we use up here? Because it definitely feels we should have something that no one dies. Just like hazard tape. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh, bamboo. As I say, we could look for the eco stuff. There's no filter option here. There's a couple of different bamboo options. I mean, these look... I think this is too much as a full surround, but you know, I kind of like the idea of doing like a partial segment as sort of a bit of a background. We could use this on the ground too to sort of make a little interesting area. The roof not being dog accessible is fine. Like down on the ground we might want to use hedgerows and things, but... I kind of like this copper. Yeah, we can do half walls and stuff too, but... Now, first of all... I told you to go here. How would you get there? Okay. I just want to confirm that this ladder worked. It looks like you could dismount it this way, but I think there was arrows. I think it implied you could dismount sideways. Yep. Okay, come back down here. Stay out of my way. Yeah, you're pissed and cranky. Deal with it. Okay. Pause. It is pretty tall. But I kind of like it because it's like, you're also hiding the, you know, the industrial background over there. So you can have a little bit of a zen space to live in. Oh yeah, wrong build. It'd be cool if there was a little shorter bamboo. Oh, that would be shorter there. Could even do, like, different heights. What was the other one? Jumbo weave. Oh, yeah. I don't know. What else we got? Can you lower the wall height for the bamboo walls? Whoa! Did I just lower the whole building there? This wouldn't leave us any room underneath the building to work with, but it is interesting. Oh yeah, this is... No, yeah, there's no interaction with these walls. Need a 2-story slide for safety reasons. Haha! Alright, I don't know, I kind of dig it. And so originally when I was thinking, this might be like a gardening place, right? But this would be sort of planter gardens, obviously, because there's not really significant amount of soil for real planting over here. Although I think in terms of the Sims, I think it might allow us. I'm not sure. It may or may not. I don't know. I guess you don't plant anything in the ground in Sims 4. They're always in little thingies. You don't like the bamboo fence at all. Do we just replace it with the low fencing the whole way around? Well, people are very divided. People are very divided between the two. That's interesting. Railing is better. So most people seem to like the railing better. I don't think I'm going to put a hedge up here. I mean, it could. It would be... I mean, it's possible. We could try it. Privacy hedge is pretty tall. Like, you know, you can do these. What's we got? That. Hedgerow that way. Another one like that. So, hell, we could mix and match, but I don't know if they really make a ton of sense. I mean, maybe they do. If I expand the roof, it's going to consume more of our tiles. We're at our tile limit. Maybe we just don't do as much bamboo. I kind of like the idea of an accent corner. Those are the taller ones. I don't think that's really what the one I meant. Wow, Carrot is really opposed to the bamboo in any way whatsoever. I think this is the lowest bamboo fence, unfortunately. I mean, there could be half-wall stuff instead, but I don't know. Why does it always default to this freaking replace instead of place? This looks like a little bench you sit on, and then you fall over the edge and die. Well, if Essentia thinks the bamboo is a good call, I'm gonna go with it. Maybe just, like, instead of a corner, a little something like that. I like the idea of a little bit of privacy on one side. There. Something like this. That's what I'm doing. Done. Terrain tools. I don't think we're really looking for, like, terrain modification or anything like that. I mean, we can paint on grass, and this stuff is, like, free grass. I don't know if it, like, makes sense, though. Like, should there be any grass at all, or should it start, you know... dirty. I think it's a little bit of, like... Oh yeah, I can change the pressure as well. Hold on. Let me do that. Just, like, the barest hint. of a little touch of green. Just because, like, just dirt seemed kind of silly. It feels like there should be a little bit of weeds. A little scrubby land that kicks in, you know? Something like that. Just the barest hint of some green. Let the dog fertilize it first. Random refuse, that'd be funny too. Yeah, no fountains. I don't think we've got any trees or anything like this. I don't think, like, even the scraggly ones, I don't think makes any sense. I think they just wouldn't be there anymore. Climber plants would be very cool. That's what I was actually wondering about too. Almost like, less than this, all we want is a I wish there was sort of a fence that was basically just, we put up some mesh here, and yeah, we have some, like, vine-type plants that just grew and covered it up, and that's how we're getting our privacy system. Comfort. Or I guess the best thing might be... Oh, there we go. Or maybe we look at outdoors. Actually, that might be the better way. If we go to outdoors and various seating types things... Oh, it needs to be an awful color like that. This is something that someone, like, threw out at the side of the road. How do we... Other than click and drag, hold on. There's another way... There it is, the right click. How much is this one? Yeah, it's only 80. Well, this one's really cheap, too. You know what I mean? I don't know if they can read on this, or if they just, like, lounge. Can they, like, lie down and read, or do something? Yeah, there's the stumps and stuff, too. Like, that is kind of cool. You know, that's... The camping chairs look very... Honestly, might be the better fit. It doesn't tuck very well into the back. We have them be the same color. Although, you know what? Mismatch might actually make the most sense. Because it all does feel like stuff, you know, that was picked up from the side of the road. I guess you can hold Alt for more precise placement, that way you can put a little closer to the wall. You can't just Alt for free rotate or anything, can you? Is there a way to just get completely free rotation? I don't know if that would work with the Sims and their animations and things. What about when it rains? Well, I mean, then you go inside the house, I guess. Yes, you can. How do you... Oh, yeah. First of all, you're right. I do like the Sims 3 camera option. Where is it? Someone probably knows. Yeah. There. Oh, there you go. Hold Alt and then rotate. And then hold Alt for free placement. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay. All my camera controls are a little bit different now because of that. But I usually do like the Sims 3 camera better. I think most people who like very fiddly placement prefer the Sims 3 camera. There you go. Yeah, parasol